Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to another video and hope you guys are doing well today. In this video I wanted to talk about kind of my reactions to the campfire chat that was had last night. I've kind of slept on the decision and considered what repercussions and things it has for the game. So the major question for this video is, should you give Diablo 4 Season 1 a go? Should you continue playing it if you've already started? Should you start it if you haven't already? Is it worth your time? Now, as a general kind of, if you're looking for just a quick answer to this, yeah, I think it is. Obviously, that's completely subjective, right? If you have other games you'd like to be playing and things like that, then totally that makes sense. But if you were staying away from Diablo 4 on the back of the 18th patch notes, which we'll talk more about, but let's just face it, was an L from Blizzard, then I think looking at the campfire chat last night, the general consensus is Blizzard apologized effectively. And that for a major company like Blizzard to just come out and go, look, actually, yeah, we made mistakes and we shouldn't have done this. We shouldn't have released the patch notes so close to the season. We shouldn't have just majorly nerfed everything without giving you some buffs in compensation. We made mistakes. Now, that is absolutely huge to hear out of Blizzard, and they've kind of done two things on the back of that. One, they've announced short-term changes that we're expecting within the next day or so to increase experience, to increase density, to increase basically just a couple of short-term things. Now, that in itself will make season one a lot more, let's say, bearable. I'm actually enjoying season one. I think the hearts are a cool mechanic. I've really enjoyed some of the malignant kind of aspects of the game, and I actually think generally the gameplay hasn't changed massively from preseason. Obviously, damage is a little bit lower, but I mean, as you can see in the clip that I used for this video, I'm playing Necro. I'm fighting mobs a couple of levels higher than me, and I'm just slaying through everything. Now, I completely understand Necro is very strong, and another thing Blizzard never talked about is buffing Barbarian and Sorcerer to be, I mean, classes, basically. Because they aren't at the moment. I mean, looking at the Uber Lilith kills in preseason after the patches, Barb was hitting for like 8 to 10k at times, where you have druids that literally one shot the boss, bone spear necros that are killing the boss sub 2 minutes. So there's a lot of changes that are coming short term that are going to make the game much better. And I genuinely think if you enjoyed preseason, you will enjoy post patch Diablo 4 Season 1. Now, they've also talked about lots and lots of long term changes. They've talked about respec costs being reduced. They've talked about a potential armory in the future. There's a lot of maybe, maybe nots, or mechanics that you can definitely see that they're working on in the background, but not actually willing to give us a timeline. Now, I'm going to put a slight prediction out here and say that at the moment, we know that we're getting a load of quality of life changes come season 2. We know that resistances are going to be fixed come season 2. I think by the end of season 2, going into season 3, Diablo 4 is going to be an incredible game. It's going to be very, very fun. It's going to be well balanced. It's going to have lots and lots of content. I think there's plenty more content to come in the future on top of what we've already got. I genuinely think that end of season 2, start of season 3 marker is going to be fantastic. But that's 6 months away, potentially. In fact, yeah, definitely 6 months away. Now, that's a long time, and waiting for a game for 6 months that we've already waited for 13, 14 years, it's not ideal. But I think they're doing enough in the short term to keep people active and interested. I think the season will have a good spike of activity over the next couple of days. People will push for that level 100 because, I mean, Nightmare Dungeons, you can actually do a level 100 Nightmare Dungeon now. If you could do a 70 before, now a 70 before is now the difficulty level of 100. I think if you could do Uber Lilith in the preseason with things like Malignant Heart and endgame builds, you should be able to do Uber Lilith easier at higher levels now. I think there's a lot of good positive changes that they've made short term that will allow the game to feel playable. So I'm not going to go on and on. TLDR, yes, I think Diablo 4 Season 1, I think they fixed a lot of the issues that people had with it, and I definitely think it's in a good spot now. So thank you for watching, guys. More videos come in over the season over the next couple of days, and thanks for watching. Bye.